Hey then, welcome on back. As always, I'm Carl with Artisan Attitude, absent-minded professor of knives and all things sharp. Sit on back, grab your pens and papers, class is about to begin. Today, we're looking at another CJRB. Yes, a CJRB. CJRB Feldspar to be exact. Before we get into the knife itself, let's get our syllabus work out of the way as always, shall we? And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. We do mainly knife reviews here on Fridays. Occasionally I'll review a piece of camping equipment or maybe some survival gear, camping supplies, cooking equipment, flashlights, that sort of thing. But mainly knives. Then on Mondays we do knife basics, which you really need to know. This is mainly aimed at those new to the knife world and want to know what we mean when we start holding out all those fancy terms. What is a flat grind? What do we mean by a spear point or drop point? That sort of thing. For those of you who've been with us for a while, welcome back. I'm glad you made it back. For those of you, I only have one real question. Have you subscribed yet? Yes, I know. I ask it every week and I want to keep on asking because it's so simple. I mean, all you have to do is hit that button right down there. It says subscribe. Then you hit the bell next to it. That way you get notified every time I put in a neat new video. It's a win-win situation. Win for you because you don't miss any of these neat new videos I do. Win for me because, let's be honest, the more subscribers I have, the easier it is to get all these neat new things. But enough of that. Let's get on with class, shall we? This is the CJRB Feldspar in Jade Green G10. It looks almost translucent. Beautiful knife. Very striking coloring. Very smooth. Thanks entirely to the ceramic ball bearings. It just pops right out there. Skeletized liners. Stainless steel. It's a little hard to see from this, but you can see where the light is shining through, making it a little easier to see. Not a big knife, but not exactly smallest either. I mean, it's 4 3/4 inches closed, 3.5 inch blade, drop point with a very nice belly. It's a flat grind, which is nice. Some would call it a saber grind because it doesn't go all the way up to the spine, though it goes fairly close. Got a little bit of a finger choil, or actually sharpening choil. Not much of one. I mean, that puts your finger really right against the cutting edge. Not that good an idea. But it's comfortable in the hand. No jimping on the back of the blade, which I admit I would prefer, but not really as necessary as it would be on some others. Nice thickness, not bad at all. As you can see, it's got dual thumb studs, so you can open either right-handed, or, and I'm a right-hander, so don't shoot me if this doesn't work, but yeah, you can open it left-handed too. Very nice. Pocket clip is reversible, as you can see there. You can only flip it from right hand carry to left hand carry. You're stuck with tip up. You can't flip it for tip down. But that's not too big a deal. Not many people are going to miss that. As I mentioned, the handle scales are G10. The blade itself is D2, which is becoming much more common nowadays for pocket knives. Ceramic ball bearings for pivot point, just really smooth. No backspacer, but you don't really need it too much with this one. Question is, how is it going to handle our standard battery test? Well, let's find out, shall we? Start off, standard piece of scrap paper. Let's see how it does with this. Very, very sweet. See here, cardboard. I know I had some cardboard here somewhere. I guess there it is. buried underneath everything. So, let's see here. Start, as you can see, it's standard corrugated cardboard. And goes through smoothly. Cuts like that beautifully. Let's see how it does this way. Yeah, that's going to make very short work of any box you need to open up. Not a problem at all. So, let's see here. Paracord. Where's the paracord? Come on. Yeah. My wife was cleaning and I can't find anything all of a sudden. Well, we'll skip over the paracord for now and go into the leather. Let's see how it does with this. Pretty standard piece of leather. I've been whittling on it for a while now. As you can see, it's not exactly the smoothest anymore, but if I can avoid having the leather roll, it's just cutting that like nobody's business. It's gorgeous. But I definitely need that paracord. Let me go find some. I know where there's some if my wife hasn't moved that batch yet either. Be right back. Alright. Now we can use the end from this. I was making a sling for the daughter of one of my friends, and she suddenly decided that she didn't want a pink rifle sling, unlike what her daddy was expecting. To which I say to her, good for you. Pink is pretty and all. If you want a pink rifle sling, that's fine, but it's just not. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my daughter's cup of tea either. But yeah, it went right through that without any problems. Went through it again. I mean, this thing is just. For a knife priced right at $50, it's just, man, can't beat that, really, can you? How about hang packaging test? Standard Gold Peak Peach Tea bottle. Good and heavy. Heavier than just about any hang packaging I know of. Tip went in fairly nicely. Yeah. Short work of that, didn't it? Let's see here. Zip ties. Let's see here. Where are the zip ties? There we go. One zip tie. The handiest things around. Great for everything under the sun, from makeshift hang cuffs to securing your guns at gun shows to holding things together temporarily out in the field. But normally you need a pair of diagonal cutters to cut it easily. Let's see how this does. Yeah, with no pressure. Made nice little pressure. Went right through. Let's try again. Man, it cut that so easily, it's unbelievable. Let's see how it does on wood. Piece of scrap lumber that I badly screwed up on down in my wood shop. Let's see here. That's definitely feathering it up nicely. Can't complain about that. That tip. Beautiful. Let's see here. Definitely be handy in the shop for cutting out pieces that, or finishing the cuts on pieces like that. Let's see, where's my glove? There's my glove. Let's see how it does for this. Right there. And let's see how we do. Well, that's quite nice. I like that quite a bit. And yeah, no real damage to the knife, at least none that I can see. So let's go ahead and get that piece of paper back out here and see where we are with that. Make sure there was no damage done. Okay, now that is just impressive as all get out. That means just retail price is $53.95. If I'm remembering correctly, price on my website is right at either $40.95 or $41.95. I can't remember offhand, but for a knife that cheap, no, there's nothing cheap about it. For a knife that inexpensive, this one is definitely worth your consideration. And it does come in a few other colors. I don't have anything other than jade right now, but is available in a couple other colors, and I should be getting them in soon. In the meantime, though, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something new. And till next time, I'll leave you with a couple videos right over here that I think you'll enjoy. And of course, as always, you can hit that target right over there to subscribe. In the meantime, you take care, and we'll see you next week. Bye now.